Travel along, Catholic pilgrims, as we learn from St. Augustine, Doctor of the Church, while we read his book, Confessions. Welcome, Catholic pilgrims. Thank you for joining me today. We have a short reading today on page 237, reading from Book 10, Chapter 32. The sense of smell does not trouble me greatly with its attractions. I do not miss sweet scents when they are absent, but neither do I refuse them when I find them. I am even ready to do without them altogether. This, at least, is my own opinion of myself, but I may be wrong. For the powers of my inner self are veiled in darkness, which I must deplore. When my mind speculates upon its own capabilities, it realizes that it cannot safely trust its own judgment, because its inner workings are generally so obscure that they are only revealed in the light of experience. And besides this, during this life, which may be called a perpetual trial, no one should be confident that although he has been able to pass from a worse state to a better, he may not also pass from a better state to a worse. Our only hope, our only confidence, the only firm promise that we have is your mercy. Can our sense of smell lead us to sin? We know our eyes can, we know our ears can, the words that we speak can, our hands can, but can the sense of smell? I can't really think of anything. Smell, though, is one of the things that can forcefully bring forth a memory. If I smell chalk and floor wax, I'm immediately transported to my elementary school. The smell of coffee will always make me think fondly of my grandparents' house in the morning. I recently was at jiu-jitsu watching my son, and this lady sat down next to me, and her perfume smelled like turkey, meaning the country, not the bird that we eat. And I was instantly taken back to when we lived there, and I had to ask her where she got her perfume. And I ended up getting some. St. Augustine says that he is ready to do without them altogether, meaning scents, and I can't completely agree with him on that. I love baking bread, the smell of rain, a newborn baby's head, chrism oil, and incense in church. All of these things enhance the experience of our lives and makes things enjoyable. Of course, there are bad scents, but I would rather have them than not have anything at all. But that is all for today, Catholic pilgrims. Interesting thoughts from St. Augustine. We'll hear more tomorrow, but until then, live the faith boldly and travel well.